So we are back. We're looking out at Liurnia. Isn't it lovely? You're never going to believe this, but there is one more thing left to do in Limgrave. I swear. This is the last thing, though, right? After this, we will surely not need to come back to Limgrave again for a while. We also obviously don't actually need to come back for this. It's not like a requirement at all. It's just something that I want to do to say that I've completed all the things that I can. But this one actually is relatively useful, like to me at least, in my mind, this is relatively useful because this is a piece of armor that we're actually going to wear. Armor, I guess, quote unquote armor. It's a piece of equipment that we're actually going to wear. That, in my opinion, is worth it. It's the Crimson Hood. It's the hood that Roderica the Spirit Tuner used to wear. Defensively, it's not as good as like a Vagabond Knight helmet, right? I mean, I guess the magic defenses are better, but it's got less poise, it's got less stuff, it's got better immunity, focus, and vitality. Not that those really matter. But the important thing is that it gives you a point of vigor, which means that it gives you 31 right now for me HP. So that's cool as hell, man. 30 HP on your helmet, that's way better than any amount of damage mitigation that you're going to get from any other like helmet that you can wear at this point. So super worth it. So that was actually the last thing in Liurnia. Or I'm sorry, in Limgrave. Now we're going to Liurnia. I swear. We're actually going to do it this time, you guys. I'm serious. I'm trying to think to make sure there's not anything else. It's a good look, man. No, I'm not stalling. We're going to Liurnia. Relax. I'm also not sad about it, even though that might be what it sounds like. It's just that it's harder here than it was in Limgrave. This is Thops. He's a sorcerer, quote unquote. He's not a very good sorcerer. He's actually a very bad sorcerer. And he wants a key to the academy so that he can get to the academy and learn sorcery. He's got a lot to say for a pretty unimportant character. The illustrious Selin. So we'll get him a key eventually. We're also going to pick up this. I think, so I'm still going to try to make myself get, like, you know, some of the items that are not even useful for me, just because that there's some value here in this, you know, being a recording that people could see, like, hey, you know, I'm not playing a shield guy with a golden halberd. I'm playing somebody with spells, but I'm watching this walkthrough because I really enjoy watching this motherfucker, you know, whatever, right? If you're out there, I love you for being there. But like for that guy, it's like I'm only picking up melee weapons. Like that guy's never going to know where anything useful is for his build, right? Now that's not to say that I'm going to pick up all the shit. I'm still not going to pick up every single item. I'm going to skip things. I'm telling you, and I'm telling myself that I'm going to skip things because I'm going to make myself do it. But I still want to pick up, you know, some useful things here and there, like that scroll for the magic. I'm never going to use it. I might turn it in, but I'm never going to use the spells. But I want to pick it up. It's also along the way. It's not like it's out of the way to get it, so that's a good thing. But, like, I don't need to buy that, right? I don't need to waste the runes on the Nomadic Warriors Cookbook 11. I'm never going to use it. Never. When am I'm gonna make shatter shard arrows? No, right? No. So we're just not gonna buy it. I'm also gonna kill this guy. I don't remember if that's the first merchant that I've killed on this particular playthrough, this run, this character, might be. There's a fun thing here about killing the merchants. You know, they drop their bell bearing, so you can still buy whatever it is that they had, right? There's like no downside to killing them at all, except that there is a little bit of a risk. A little bit of a risk, because they can be dangerous. That guy only, you know, he tapped me a couple of times. That wasn't dangerous, right? But the dangerous part is that they have a spell that they can use that's something frenzy, that does a lot of damage and will mess you up. Hey, oh, Jesus. This is not my goal with this situation here, by the way. Yep. I died. I actually died. Just being careless and not healing. It's fine. I think I haven't upgraded my weapon yet also, right? You guys, do you want to do something fun? Do we want to do something fun? I say you guys. I'm just talking to myself, by the way. Do we want to do something fun? I do. I do want to do something fun. What I'm going to do is fucking pick up the map without dying. Jesus Christ. And then we're going to go get this Grace over here. And then we're going to teleport somewhere. Now, you may be shocked at where I teleport to. Or you may not be shocked if you've noticed a common theme by now. But you might be shocked. Right? That's a crafting book, by the way. I'm not even going to pick it up. We're going to teleport to one of my favorite places. It's Limgrave, you guys. We're going back to Limgrave. We don't actually have to do this part in Limgrave, but this, I... Oh my gosh, this is so funny to me. I don't know why. Just to come back to Limgrave after repeatedly saying over and over again that we never will. I just wanted to upgrade my Halberd. I could have easily done that at the round table hold, but we're in Limgrave, man. It's just got not really what happened or what, but anyway, we're back here. And we are... Wow, my sound is completely weird. I wonder if my voice is all robot too. That would be amazing. Why is it like that? I don't know.
Would you donate them on a pilgrim when I eat?
She wants another grape. The lady's hungry. We're on a path here that I have developed. So this is actually my plan now because it seems pretty cool. I actually like it a lot. So I developed this path myself. I came up with it by following a guide that tells you where to go. But I developed this path of the things that I want to pick up that are worthwhile to get, and things that are not. And so this way, like, the thing is, if I just, you know, leave myself to my own devices, then I just pick up all the fucking things, right? I don't skip the stuff, even though I feel like I want to. But if I have for myself a list of things to do, I'm pretty good about being able to stick to a
Picture being on a
list, right?
pilgrimage in search of the
Um,
distant light. And when I eat, you're not like the others who give they rest their trembling, howling word their frail feet. You are most kind. May the blessing.
so now I also, you know, it's also worth noting that I made that list playing a different character. So I am going to try to do that, by the way. There's another character that I'm secretly playing alongside this one that's doing all the stuff that this one's doing first. That way, when I do this stuff for a video, I can look a little bit more competent. Like I know what I'm doing. Whether I do or don't is a different story, but I at least look like I do, right? Nobody wants to watch a video of some guy just struggling. What the fuck? Shit sucks, dude. I don't want to do that. So we're, yeah, so we got, it's actually a magic user. I know, I know. America, forgive me, it's a magic user because I enjoy it. Shame on me for enjoying something. So we're playing that character, doing stuff, going through it, and like kind of sort of recording what I do. Not recording in the YouTube sense of recording, but like writing down. I actually type it into a spreadsheet because you know what, buddy? I fucking love spreadsheets, dude. Holy shit. Don't even get me started on spreadsheets. I love spreadsheets. That's a completely serious statement, by the way. I know, oh yeah, I love spreadsheets too. Nice sarcasm. No, I actually legit love spreadsheets. I love being organized. I love having all my shit in one place, and you got columns and rows, and you can refer to things, and you can make notes, and you can keep a record, and I love it. It's great. So I'm making a spreadsheet as I play the other character. I'm populating this spreadsheet with the list of things to do and notes and things and areas and portals and graces and items and equipments and notes, directions, locations, etc. Which means that when I come to play this guy, I look like I know what I'm doing because I just fucking go exactly where I'm supposed to go, and that shit is amazing. I love it. Oh, that makes me really happy. That, I'm serious about that. That makes me really happy. So, and I'm all about that. Yeah, I'm all about having a good time, brother. We're here to have a good time. And one of the ways that I can assist myself in having a good time is having a plan of where to go. And not just a plan, but a list. I can follow a list. And that way I don't have to remember things. I've already done them, so it's not like I'm like, oh, I've never seen Liurnia before. Where do I go? Let me look at the list. No, I've done everything before, right? I've done my blind playthrough, okay? I paid my taxes. And now, not to say that I didn't enjoy the blind playthrough, because I did, obviously, but now I get to enjoy a different type of playthrough, which is what I would call a not blind playthrough, where I know what I'm doing. Kind of, sort of. I still, you know, it's not 100% right. I'm still going to get a little bit turned around here and there, but I got a list, man. I got a list. I'm checking it twice. I'm going to find out who's naughty and nice. In the world of Elden Ring, they're mostly just naughty. There's not a lot of nice going on.
It's been a long
Speaking
while.
of which, hello,
What's the matter?
friend.
I'm still in business now. I might catches him. By the way, she's a straight. Not that it. If she means you're. Well, have you ever seen her? Not the clunk that long ago. And get this, it's trans so right. If you get it'll chuck it. great story, isn't it? I'll tell you as many times as you like. There's a stingy little beggar. Try to find it.
Oh, because he wanted me to buy something. I need to add patches to the list, by the way. I have his grace on the list, but I don't have actual patches on the list. So try to remember that. Another part of the list is that, like, you know, when I get through to go do a full 100% lore run, or all NPC quest lines or whatever, or I want to make a guide video on how to finish patches as an NPC, and you have like different videos for every character, right? Because it's a spreadsheet, I can do a little thing where I can just go click, click, click. Oh, these are the 10 steps that you do for patches. And then you undo your clicks, and it's back to like the full list of things, and it's got the patches steps in the order where they're supposed to be, and that kind of shit. But that doesn't work unless you slot patches in where he's supposed to be. So that's what I'm saying. If I only have on the list to go to the grace, I'm like, yeah, I know when I go to the grace I gotta talk to patches. Well, I also have to have patches on there, because otherwise when I do the patches thing, there's like a missing step, right? You talk to patches in the Mistwood Cave, and then you talk to patches in the volcano, and you're like, wait a minute, that's not right.
Oh, what a blessed thought, please.
This is Raya, by the way. She got that gamer back. She's also a snake. So that's probably the reason for her back, right? And I don't mean a snake like she's a, you know, like she's a like an untrustworthy person or something. I mean, she's literally a snake monster creature, like disguised as a person or something. I don't remember. I don't know the exact details of that situation, but yeah, she's a snake. There's a Deathbird. Oh, do I want to kill the Deathbird? I kind of don't, but I probably should. We probably should. I guess we will.
What are you looking at, trying to start? Show me, and I'll consider part. I'm not in love. You're a shrew. First. All right. Things know you're bloody. Oh.
This is a cool character.
All right then. I could be. Oh. All right. Well, but it ain't my fault she's stupid enough to get duped, is it? Anyway.
That's the truth, buddy.
Lucky she ain't died
Man is spitting the truth. We buy a prawn, we get his little thing. So he's got like a quest line also. He's associated with the Dung Eater, who we have not met yet. He's a wonderful guy, the Dung Eater. He eats dung, you might be able to imagine. He's actually a pretty shitty guy. Get it? Shitty. Because he's a dung eater. Oh my gosh, I cracked myself up. He's got like a small part in the Dung Eater's quest. I think bad things happen to him. It's not very exciting for him. But he himself, he's a cool guy. He's a cool little NPC. I rested till night because there is a Deathbird. Which I'm not terribly excited about, but I am choosing to do anyway. Oh, Jesus Christ. You had to start with that, huh? Oh, wow. I dodged early? I missed. Yep. Dude, don't roll into that. Oh, he's not dead yet. There we go. Well done. Well done, me. Don't mind me just patting myself on my back here. Raya, did you see that fight? That was sick.
Dog should be resting at an abandoned please. Oh yes, thank you. Did I forget to announce? I am Raya, in the service of Lady Tanith of the Volcano Manor. I
Yep.
seek you are very but to steady such please.
Thank you.
Brave Thomas.
I don't remember. This is just, this lets you get in the front door of the Volcano Manor. Is that right?
But the lift instead had the base. It was
I don't remember.
I do hope. Seek at the base of it was
I don't remember.
excavated. I have faith in you.
Stop talking. Stop talking. Okay, so that was good. That went well. We are next going to here. Just riding through the swamp. There's no need for that. I believe there's lobsters. Oh yeah, there's a lobster. Oh, there's a lobster right in front of me. What the fuck? I want to try fighting a lobster. Because here's why. These are shitty enemies, right? Don't fight lobsters. Don't waste your time on lobsters. But I read something that said there was a guy who did like a little mini video thing, right? And he said that every single lobster attack where it uses its little claw, its little grabby pincher claw, every single one of those is punishable. That's what he said. That's what the guy said. So I want to test it, because that sounds like fun, man. If there's an easy way to beat lobsters, because these enemies fucking suck. Jesus. I mean, you also have to know when to dodge it, and you have to not do a fully charged attack afterwards. Dude. Okay. Okay, yep. Okay. 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 So you have to know the attacks, right? It's not just that any claw attack is like easy. It keeps doing that, and I keep falling for it every time. And I am now out of flasks. So we might just be out of here at this point. Yeah, let's just leave him alone. Don't shoot me in the back, lobster. I know he wants to. He's charging up his laser beam. I thought I was running at an angle that would allow me to not get hit by that. And I was wrong. I was mistaken. So that was just a fail all over, right? But that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of stuff that I would rather, like, I don't necessarily want to put on display me fucking failing and not doing very well, right? That's, I mean, I guess that is true to, like, my actual circumstance, so it's good to be honest with yourself. But I would also love for my recorded video to show me doing really well instead of really poorly. But anyway, it's not the case yet. We're in the Academy Gate Town.
Who on earth are you? Never mind. But tell me if you know
What? Did I not talk to him in Roundtable Hold?
the hidden house of those despicable. They laid hand the tale of High Diallos. They laid hands upon my servant Lanya. The tale
I guess
I-
not. Who the hell are
They
you?
laid hands of the tale
There you go. That's the first time I've ever met that guy. Surprising, but all right. But that's kind of what I'm saying, right? Like, you can do all of the NPC quest lines without seeing a lot of the steps. I would prefer to see most of the steps. I also don't want this to be like a 500,000 hour playthrough because I'm making sure that I see every last little scrap of dialogue that anybody has ever said. Because there's a lot of those scraps that you can just skip and the NPC will progress themselves to the next step of their storyline without you needing to, do whatever it is. Like I didn't even have to talk to Diallos in the Roundtable Hold, and he still managed to make it to Liurnia to see his friend die. I'm very happy for him. That's not a happy thing, obviously. I'm kidding about that. I think that's our stopping place for now. I think this is a good place. Yeah, that was a good one. So yeah, it was a solid episode. We did great things. We actually finished Limgrave. I swear, we're literally never going back there again until later in the game or something. And we were just rocking and rolling through Liurnia, right? We're knocking stuff out all over the place. I really enjoy having my own personal list that I'm following. It's amazing. It feels great. Oh God, it feels great. If you ever well, I guess I shouldn't say that because not everybody likes to do it that way, right? If you don't like to do things by a list, you shouldn't do that. But if you do, then just make yourself a list, brother. You're going to have a great time. Or ask me for my list. If there's anybody out there in the world that wants to see my list, I will tell you it's a work in progress because everything in my life is always a work in progress forever. But hey, man, I'll give you the list if you want to see it. Let's do it. It's a great list, and I'm proud of it. But anyway, that's it for now. We're going to rest at the site of grace because we always finish at a site of grace. Unless I get mad and I quit. No, we're good. Okay, so if you are here, I'll love you. We're having a great time. We're going to come back next time for more Liurnia of the Lakes exploring. And I will see you later.